Man United may have 9 first-team stars missing from matchday squad versus Leeds. Old Trafford will be packed to the rafters for the opening day of the upcoming Premier League season, when Manchester United prepare for the visit of Leeds United. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's men are aiming to mount a serious title tilt next season, as well as putting an end to a trophy drought that dates all the way back to May 2017, when Jose Mourinho guided the Red Devils to Europa League success. The recent dominance over the division from noisy neighbours Manchester City and fierce rivals Liverpool will have been tough to take for anyone associated with United, but they have spent big this summer to try and put an end to it. £73 million man Jadon Sancho is finally a United player, one of the longest-running transfer sagas in recent memory, while former Real Madrid stalwart Raphael Varane is a medical away from joining Sancho as an official United star. While United have been busy bringing in new recruits, they have not had quite the same luck when it comes to shifting some of the deadwood. As a result, the United boss is currently operating with a particularly bloated squad, filled to the brim with a number of names deemed surplus to requirements a long time ago. With that being said, Mirror Sport analyses some of the names that could miss out on the opening day. This one is hardly a surprise given his status as third-choice goalkeeper, but having arrived this summer from Aston Villa, the 35-year-old is unlikely to dislodge David De Gea or Dean Henderson in time for Saturday. Heaton has spent much of the last few years sidelined with injury, but may get some minutes in a United shirt in competitions such as the Carabao Cup. Heaton is back at the club, where it all began for him, the England international penning his first-ever professional contact with the Red Devils back in 2005. The Ivorian defender has been the definition of a hit-and-miss signing. Spells of solid form are often met immediately with some kind of disastrous gaffe that costs his side. Bailey was already some way down the pecking order in terms of central defenders, given Solskjaer views Victor Lindelof as the man to partner club captain Harry Maguire, but with the arrival of Varane, Bailey can expect first-team action even harder to come by. Having featured for his country in the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games, Bailey was always unlikely to be rushed back into action on the opening day, but if Varane is deemed fit enough to get his first taste of English football from the bench, it is likely Bailey fails to make the matchday squad outright. The Brazilian fullback endured a difficult debut campaign at Man United, finding first-team minutes few and far between under Solskjaer. However, that was largely in part to England star Luke Shaw, who enjoyed the best form of his United career, keeping Telles out of the side in the process. Telles was likely to have missed out on the Leeds clash with injury anyway, but has already been touted with a move away from Old Trafford just 1 year in. Having recently surpassed the 10-year milestone of his Man United career, it seems hardly controversial to claim the move has not panned out the way many expected, least of all club icon Sir Alex Ferguson. The Scot infamously claimed Jones could go on to become Man United's greatest ever player, yet a decade down the line Jones struggles to make matchday squads. The fact that more of the United faithful would be surprised if he featured in any capacity against Leeds than if he was omitted entirely is a testament to how far Jones has fallen. Persistently linked with a move away from the club this summer, no side of registered concrete interest in a player that hasn't featured in 18 months, his last United appearance coming in January 2020. Despite establishing himself as one of the best midfielders in the Premier League in his pomp, Mata is now rapidly approaching the twilight of his career. The 33-year-old former Chelsea man is one of the most senior members of United's first-team setup. Though he is still capable of flashes of brilliance, as exhibited during the recent 4-0 win over Everton in pre-season, his influence on proceedings has undeniably waned. Mata is not currently carrying any kind of injury, but simply expected to miss out on the opening game due to the sheer size of United's squad, a testament to how much work that still needs to be done this transfer window. Having tested positive for COVID-19, Lingard missed United's final pre-season clash against Everton and is ruled out of the contest with Leeds. As a result, it robs fans of knowing whether Solskjaer would have deployed the midfielder, whose future remains unclear, after spending last season on loan with West Ham United. Lingard impressed during his displays for the Hammers and even forced his way into Gareth Southgate's provisional England side for Euro 2020. However, after 21 years on the books at United, Lingard could be as close to the Old Trafford exit door as he has ever been, touted with a move to Leicester City, who view him as a potential replacement for James Maddison. The Belgium-born Brazilian international was one of the stars of United's pre-season campaign after his wonder strike against Brentford, but his long-term future at the club remains in doubt. Similarly to Dalot, Pereira spent last season enjoying a Serie A loan spell with Lazio, but has called on boss Solskjaer to get the best out of him if he is to stay at Old Trafford. "I've played everywhere on the field, and I've always done my best. Solskjaer, known me for many years and knows very well where I can earn more. It's up to him to give me the freedom to play on my position." Pereira went on to claim he could see Roma as a long-term home in an interview with Sky Italia, explaining, "Rome could be my definitive home. I had a great time. I love the style of play and the team spirit that exists in Serie A." After a Euro 2020 campaign to forget, Rashford's bad luck has continued into his club duties as the forward is expected to miss the opening exchanges of United's season as he recovers from surgery on his shoulder. Rashford suffered the muscle tear in his shoulder midway through last season and will not return to the Red Devils lineup until October at the earliest. The 23-year-old issued an update to the United faithful after his operation, taking to Twitter to say, "Thank you for all the well wishes. I had my surgery on Friday morning and everything went very well. A little sore, but other than that I'm feeling good. Hope you're all having a great day." Rashford will not only miss the first 3 months of the Premier League season, but will also be ruled out of much United's Champions League group stage campaign. Despite not actually boasting any kind of injury, Cavani will miss Saturday's clash with Leeds as he was rewarded with an extended break over the summer. The Athletic reports, Cavani was granted extended leave following this summer's Copa America to return home to his native Uruguay to spend time with family members. COVID-19 restrictions have prevented the forward from being able to see some friends and family for the best part of 2 years. The Uruguayan has regularly updated his social media profiles with clips of him keeping his fitness levels up, but the forward's absence against Bielsa's side is far from ideal, particularly without Rashford. Man United's likely 20-man matchday squad: David De Gea, Dean Henderson, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Diogo Dalot, Harry Maguire, Victor Lindelof, Raphael Varane, Luke Shaw, Brandon Williams, Scott McTominay, Nemanja Matic, Fred, Paul Pogba, Bruno Fernandes, Dan James, Ahmad, Donny van de Beek, Jadon Sancho, Mason Greenwood, Anthony Martial. Get your hands on your club's special edition 2021-22 annual. Find out more here.